Hello guys, welcome back to Glen. Today there's been quite a few things happen in the cryptocurrency space. Not only has the market gone for a dip like I mentioned yesterday, it absolutely jumped into the swimming pool head first. Um, it's got even worse than what I said yesterday. And also, big news coming out today is that BitConnect is shutting down the lending platform. Um, so a lot of people have lost money on this. They say they're going to pay everyone back in whatever money you had in their lending platform. They're going to give back, but whether that happens or not, I don't know. The price of their coin's probably going to drop massively in the next 24 hours. I only just read about it this morning, and I thought I'd do some research before I started talking about it on video. But I remember actually when even myself, when I started my cryptocurrency journey, obviously I was going to vlog the whole thing, and one of the things that came up straight away, because all the other YouTubers were doing it, so every YouTube video I watched, BitConnect was mentioned in some way or another, and everyone was talking about how much money they were making off it. And I said that, and I say that if you actually looked back at some of my earlier videos, I did actually attempt to set up a BitConnect account, and I did actually set up a referral link, and I posted it in my description. And then I actually tried the website myself, because you don't know something's a scam until you actually look at it, or sort of get a feel for it yourself. And quite early on, it made me realise that I sort of got a feeling, because I'm normally pretty good. I know I'm only 33, but I've seen every type of scam I think going, whether it be emails from Africa saying there's royalty in the family and they're trying to get hold of you, to getting sent scratch cards and you always win £1,000,000, but you have to ring up this premium rate number to get it. Loads of phone call things, and loads of stuff on the internet. I don't know, and I just feel like, because I'm so aware of it, anywhere where there's money to be made, obviously I'll keep my eye really close to it. And if I think, oh, okay, I see how they're making money. They're making money from me doing this, this, and this. That's how my thought process goes. I think, how does this company make money? I've always had a good eye for it. Not that I might make a big mistake soon, but I tend to have a good eye for it. And when I started to use that BitConnect website, I actually thought quite early on, something's not right here. How are they making the money? The pyramid scheme, obviously, of referrals. And then I realised a lot of the YouTubers are just making money through the referrals. And I actually thought early on in my YouTube vlogging journey, I read that YouTube is a very successful way of getting referral links, or affiliate programming. Because obviously you're watching me and talking to me, over time you might develop like a likability or a trust, or friendship, because whereas if you were just reading something on a social media like Twitter or Instagram, you're not really connecting with that person, you're just reading or seeing the pictures they post. But with like something like this, someone could comment on my video from last week, and I could say, oh, hi Tyrone, thanks for the message, blah blah blah. And when he watches that next video, he'll think, oh my God, he's talking to me, and you can see that person. So you develop trust and a friendship a lot quicker through YouTube. So it's easy for me to say, here guys, here's this new thing, click this link below, and you can make so much money off it. Look, I've made this much. And they'll think, yeah, if Glenn's doing it, then I'll give it a go. And they'll click your link, and some of them might realise that it's a referral link, some of them might not, some might not care. Especially if there's something like a discount, that's probably the easiest way. If I said to you, here's 10% off HashFlare, whether you liked me or not, you're probably going to use it because you'll get 10% off if you were going to make that purchase anyway. So that's normally the most successful ways, I think, anyway, of, you know, getting a YouTuber or getting someone with social media presence and offering them some sort of like a discount code or referral link where you get a discount. So I actually made a decision early on that I said to you guys, and if you go back and watch my sort of first videos, I said if I feel anything is a scam, then I won't talk about it or promote it, because 1, I don't want to lose money myself. 2, I don't want my friends to lose money. 3, I don't want my subscribers to lose money. And obviously that's a moral decision myself. I probably could have mentioned BitConnect. I probably could have gave you guys discount codes. You probably could have joined up, and I probably would have made some money. Although I've only been doing this 7 weeks, in cryptocurrency that's quite a long time, and I decided not to. It was a decision I made, but there's a lot of YouTubers out there that will look at BitConnect and they won't have the same eye. They'll just say, oh, what, so if I do this, I get this much money. Talk about it onto their channel, and they start getting referrals. Now, once you start to receive money in any walk of life, if you start receiving money and you start thinking, oh, is this a bit shady? Once you're in deep, it's hard to really take a step back, because you're so heavily invested and you've already got this process going on. And to make more money, all you have to carry on doing is doing what you did, you know, what you have been doing. So obviously, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people like Crypto Nick. What I had noticed about his videos, to be fair to him, he came out a little while ago. All these videos were BitConnect, BitConnect, BitConnect. Look how much money I've made in BitConnect. I'll teach you how I can earn $500,000 a year, or whatever it was. Still not over this cold, stupid cough. He came out a little while ago, and he actually said, a lot of people are saying BitConnect's a scam, and let's actually have a look at how it actually works. And he even said himself something along the lines of, yeah, I don't think they've got a trading bot. I think they're just paying people off the price of Bitcoin and the price of their own coin. So already he's sort of said, bearing in mind he's one of the biggest YouTubers, probably earning the most money, from my understanding, of referrals. Even him himself come out and said that they're lying a bit. But saying that, he's then got 9,000 referrals under his name. He can't then say to them all, look, it's a scam. So it's sort of, he's carried on mentioning it in some of his videos, every now and then, because I watch all his videos actually, whether you like him or not, he is doing really well. So he started saying things like, oh, I'm trying this new website, HashFlare, and he started getting in on that, which obviously I did decide to go down that route because it was mining. And now his recent videos, he barely mentions BitConnect at all. Bearing in mind, these videos were, every single video was him making an investment, him showing you withdrawing money. He's like, today I'm going to make another investment in BitConnect. Today I'm going to loan more money. Today I'm going to withdraw money. And then all of a sudden it just sort of died down. It stopped. He didn't really mention it, and now all he talks about is HashFlare, HashFlare, HashFlare. So he must have, and for that actually it made me sort of respect him a bit more, because he obviously realised at some point something's not right here, and I don't know if I should be mentioning it. That's my opinion. I don't know if that's true or not. Trevon James. Trevon James is probably one of the largest advocates for BitConnect. He done a live video a minute ago, and he was saying like, yeah, it's crashed, and all right, you win, it is a scam, blah blah blah, or something like that. But then he cancelled it. It got removed. He was getting thousands of comments, people saying like, I hate you and you've stole my money, and that's exactly why I chose not to, because I just had a feeling that this would happen one day, and I didn't know it had happened this quick. You know, I thought maybe it'd last quite a while. What I assumed happened is the price of the way that they pay people is based on the price, because you pay them in Bitcoin. So you give them your Bitcoin, which say at that time is worth $10,000 or $20,000. They then pay you. They lock your money in for so long, and then about a month later they start paying you out in US dollars. They've still got your Bitcoin, and obviously all the Bitcoins they've accumulated through doing that is always going up in price generally. But in the last, obviously, week or so, as we all know, Bitcoin has literally, halved. It's now $10,000 as of today. And their own coin, BitConnect, where is it? Again, that their own coin, BitConnect, was a way I assumed that they were being able to pay people this money, because other than people investing more money, but then they always guarantee that you get your money back. You wonder how else were they making their money? 14 US dollars, fucking hell. It's gone down 92%. That was about $35, $40 before I started making this video. So that is going to be worth hardly anything by later on tonight. So if you've got any money in BitConnect, I do feel sorry for you. So yeah, that's probably the biggest story in cryptocurrency at the minute. Like I say, the people like Trevon James, he went down the other way. So he actually carried on promoting it, even though whether he did or didn't, he might have had an inkling. I think he was coming away from doing BitConnect videos, because he did do a video saying, right, I'm going to change the format of my videos. I'm going to try and do some more comedy stuff rather than cryptocurrency. And then he did a video about him getting hacked, and he lost like 110 Bitcoin, which obviously at that time was worth, I don't know, $500,000 or something. And then he said, oh, that's going to take me 2 months to get that back. So I think from that point onwards, he thought, right, I need to ram BitConnect as much as possible, because I need to accumulate that coin back. And obviously he's gone the other way. He's defended Bitcoin or BitConnect right to the end. Even that live video, he was still like, yeah, it's the media's fault. It's all because they've given it bad press. So still defending it even at the end. But so he's gone like a different way to say how Crypto Nick, I think he realised that it was going to come to an end at some point, and he sort of tried to distance himself from it a little bit. Whether that's the case or not, I don't know. I'm just assuming. This is from what I see in his videos and the way that he communicated with people about his investments. Trevon James went the other way, and he just really, went all out for BitConnect, and I think he's getting a lot of hate for it, to be honest. So I hope that they're all right in that. But like I say, I might make a mistake like that. And the first thing that comes to my mind, obviously the thing that I'm reinvesting in every day, is HashFlare. Now, obviously they don't do discount codes, and there is a referral link, but it's not really, it's not like a pyramid scheme. I think you just recommend one person one time, and so it's not quite the same. And obviously they advertise Bitcoin mining, so I just thought, oh yeah, what if this website closed down one day? Will people hate me because obviously I've been promoting this? But then I have been always 100% honest with you guys and clear. Only invest what you're willing to lose. A lot of people, I think, are hating that Trevon James, because they're saying like, oh look, if you invest this much, and people have put more than they're willing to lose, and they're sort of like really upset back. I already saw some things on Twitter and that, oh, I've lost my life savings in BitConnect, and that is devastating. And I feel really sorry for them people. Obviously, with this Bitcoin mining, I put in quite a chunk of money at the beginning, and obviously with the price of Bitcoin going down, I'm not earning half as much as what I thought it was, and I've been really honest about that. And I even said in my last video, I don't think HashFlare is a good investment at the moment because of the Bitcoin price going down and also the difficulty going up. Saying that, obviously Ethereum, I haven't done any maths on that. Ethereum is the other way around. It did double in price the other day. I don't know what it is now because everything's changing so quick. Let's have a little look. Ethereum is $892, so obviously that was about 1,400 2 days ago. But that was a thought that popped in my head. I wonder if Ethereum's a good mining thing now, because before it didn't work out as profitable, so you were better off putting all your money into the Bitcoin one. But now Ethereum doubled. I thought, oh, maybe that. I wonder how much that would generate a day. So I need to have a little look into that before I recommend or don't recommend anything. I did actually stop for the first time the reinvestments. I clicked reinvest, but the page had been open for a long time, so I don't know if it technically had kicked me out. And I clicked on this and I put do not reinvest, and this button here changed to loading, yeah, like that, and it stayed like that for ages. And then in the end I just closed it down. So it might be my own fault, not doing my due diligence. But I actually had 0.006 of a Bitcoin. But then today it reinvested by itself. So now I've got 21.43 terahashes. Obviously there's nothing I can do about it now. So now I've clicked the reinvest button. I've clicked do not reinvest twice. So I'm going to check tomorrow to make sure that that's going to start building up. And then I'm going to try and build it up and try and make my first withdrawal. I don't know what the withdrawal is at the minute, what the minimum. Let's have a little look. Not enough funds. Minimum amount is 0.0507. So let's see how much that is in 0.0507 BTC to USD. So that's $520. So the amount I'm earning at the minute, $25 a day, it's going to take me 20 days to get that amount. So we'll see. I'll probably now wait, because price of Bitcoin has gone down so much. The amount that I'm getting per day, which is 0.002 Bitcoin, that would get me 100 gigahashes. So it's going down. The amount that I can get every day is going down. So my theory was to let this build up and either make a withdrawal and do a video of me showing that you can withdraw money and actually convert that withdrawal into cash, like into my own bank, because not many people have done that. There's loads of YouTube videos out there showing you how to put money into cryptocurrency, but not many videos showing how to get the money back into your bank in cash, which if you're forward thinking, obviously you wouldn't want to do anyway. But bills have got to be paid in British cash at the minute. US dollars. Oh. So yeah, I might do that in the next over the next coming weeks. But then on the flip side of that, if that builds up and Bitcoin does, you know, go up to 15, 18, 20,000 again, obviously the amount of, because I think they work out their price in US dollars versus Bitcoin. So obviously the amount of Bitcoin that I'm receiving would be worth a lot more in US dollars. So, you know, whereas 0.002 of a Bitcoin is only worth $22 at the moment, it could be worth, you know, $50. So then I'd be getting 230 gigahash. That makes sense? So we'll see what happens with that. This is the news article that BitConnect is shutting down. They're saying that It's been suspected as being a Ponzi scheme. When I first joined cryptocurrency, I didn't know what a Ponzi scheme was. I'd heard it in the past, but I didn't understand the fundamentals of what a Ponzi scheme is. So I've actually done my own research in the last couple of days. And apparently it's happened loads of times in the past, and this isn't just cryptocurrency stuff. Basically anywhere where someone sets up a scheme where they say, look, you can make money by doing this, you just have to refer people to it, and then they get them referrals make more referrals, and them referrals make more referrals, and the person who referred all of them at the beginning, they get a percentage. The only way that business model can make money is by the new people coming in and putting some money into it, and therefore paying all the people above it. When that runs out, it has to shut down and obviously make a runner with the money, with whatever they've got left. So BitConnect had its own blockchain, it had its own coin, which obviously generated millions and millions and millions. Might have been billions actually. Which obviously the people who own BitConnect, I assume they sold theirs at a high price, and they're able to pay people off that. But I think the last 2 days has hit hard. Bitcoin's gone down half in value, if you like, from where it was before. And also obviously their own coin dropping massively in value. That was before the news of him shutting down. I think they probably looked at the numbers and thought, oh, do you know what? If this carries on for a couple more days, we can't afford to pay everyone. And once that happens, then we're going to shut down anyway because everyone will kick off. So I think this was coming anyway. They've just had a really good run because cryptocurrency has been so popular. So this dip that we've had, the one good thing that might have come from the whole thing is it might flush BitConnect out of the system. So that could be a good thing. Obviously, some people, my own subscribers, they may have lost money. So I feel bad for you if you have. And it's the same with anything. Any coin that you invest in, even Bitcoin, sorry, I can't get my words out. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, any of these things, BitConnect, HashFlare, Envian, any one of those things, I could lose money on today. You just have to look at what you're willing to invest your money in, understand how they're going to make money going forward, and if you agree with the fundamentals of how that thing is making money, then obviously you can join in with them. If you're just putting money in left, right and centre because someone else told you to, then unfortunately you're opening yourself up to then that person running away with your money. So you do have to be really careful when investing. So this is why I always say, sorry, I know I'm going on about this quite a long time. I always say to people with like HashFlare, Envy and stuff like that, look, this is what I believe in. Do your own research. Let me know what you think. Ask me any questions. Don't just jump in there. And to be honest, I don't earn any money. I've not earned any money since, not that I'm on a moral high ground or anything. I just, I don't think I'm big enough yet. But I've not earned any money since this whole cryptocurrency and channel has started. So still to this day, if I go to my YouTube channel, and I got an email the other day and it really wound me up, but I'll come on to that in a second. My channel, let's create a studio. So I've uploaded quite a lot of videos now, and they're getting really good views. More than I'd ever thought, and likes as well. You guys really like my videos. I very rarely get many dislikes, so thank you for that. I really appreciate that. It just shows that you're liking what I'm doing. But I still, there we go, am not monetized at all, so I don't get any ad from, oh, it's changed here. Get reviewed after reaching 4,000 watched hours in the previous 12. So they've changed this. So I've shown you guys this before. It said on there, hit 10,000 views and then it will review your channel to become monetized. Then I got sent this email for my other YouTube channel, not this one, and it's saying, and I haven't uploaded anything on that channel for the last, I don't know, few months. I was just doing it for like family vlogs and stuff like that. And yeah, that it actually has more views than what I've got on this channel here, but obviously it's quite a new one. And that one is monetized. It was monetized from the word go, and I think all in total I earned like £15 from it. This channel, it said once you hit 10,000 views, we'll review your account. I'm on 27,500 views, so I was thinking, God, I'm going to triple what they said before they'll review it, and they still haven't done anything. So I messaged them and said, look, you know, have I done something wrong? Why haven't you? And they just said, don't worry about it. We're looking into it, and hopefully we'll have a decision by the end of January. Then I got this email saying, because my channel hasn't had 4,000 watched hours in the previous 12 months, so in the last year, and I need to hit 1,000 subscribers. So upon reaching this threshold, your channel will be automatically reviewed to make it comply with YouTube partner program. We will email you a decision within a week. So I've been waiting about a month for them to make a decision whether to monetize my channel, and now they're saying, nope, you need to have 1,000 subscribers, which obviously at the minute I'm at 570, so I've got to pretty much double my subscribers. Watched hours in the last previous 12 months, 2,500. So I need to almost double that as well. So it's going to make it very hard for anyone a new YouTube channel. I mean, mine's probably going to take ages now. So it's going to be very hard for a new YouTube channel to make money from doing YouTube videos. And if you're not making any money off YouTube, then what's the point? Obviously, I don't do these videos for the money as such. I do it because I learn a lot from you guys. Hopefully you guys learn something from me, and we help each other along. And to be honest, I just enjoy doing them. So I just doing it for the love. So anyway, I don't get any money from making these YouTube videos. Any money, any referrals that have come through from HashFlare, I have reinvested it straight away back into more hash power, which I've had 12 since I've been doing this. 12 people actually buy. What was the other one? I've had a couple of people join Coinbase using my referral link, so they get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin, and so do I, or $7 or something like that. I've had about, I'd say 5 of them, I reckon. Which again I've used to, I've never made any withdrawal, so you know, I've never withdrawn money back into British pounds or US dollars. So as at this point, I've spent altogether, I would say, well, I know how much I've spent actually, 2,600 British pounds, which in US dollars is probably about 3,000 US dollars. That's how much in total I've spent out of my own personal money, which I hope to pay back with this, you know, with the price increase of Envian if they do. So therefore, then my total expense on all my cryptocurrency things is zero. So it hasn't nothing. It cost me nothing. So what I'd have in my HashFlare, that would have cost me nothing. What shares I have left in Envian will cost me nothing. So I think that's the perfect situation to be in, really. So yeah, I just obviously there are people out there though that on YouTube have made a lot of money, like 500,000. Like Crypto Nick's made something like 700,000 or something just from BitConnect referrals. So they're making a lot of money from their subscribers, and this is why they're happy to do, and this is why I didn't want to do it. they're happy to give away Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever as every video that they do, because they're thinking, right, if I have, if I had 5,000 subscribers rather than 500, and then if I recommend HashFlare and say, look guys, this is fantastic, I'm earning this much money every day, I'm probably going to get 10 times the amount of referrals as I am now. So at the minute I've got 12. I'd have maybe 60, therefore being a lot more money. So they want to get as many subscribers as they can, so they can really ramp up, like, buy this, buy this, buy this, and yeah, that it does make financial sense up until obviously in things like shutting down now. So now, if they're not earning any money from BitConnect, are they still going to do their giveaways? Are they still, it's a very false community to have, because you've got a lot of people watching your videos, one, hoping to learn how to make a quick buck, also watching your videos to win a quick buck. They're not actually watching you because they really like you or your info that you're giving. Mate, a lot of them are. I mean, I watch Crypto Nick and I don't comment saying, here's my BitConnect address. I think I did once back in the day when I first started, but I watch his videos because he's doing similar thing to me with the HashFlare, but obviously he's doing it on like a scale of 100 times more than me. And I also watch, well, you can see who I'm subscribed to down here actually. These are my subscriptions. I really like, I've started watching this guy the last few days, Doug Polk Crypto. And I've really started liking Crypto Daily is probably my most favourite. See, this guy, I trust anything he says. If he done a video saying, join BitConnect, I probably would join BitConnect because I trust what he says over more so than any of the other cryptocurrency channels that I watch. The one that I like the most is Crypto Daily. So if I was you, I'd recommend subscribing to him as well. He's got 78,000 subscribers, but compared to, say, some of the others like Crypto Nick, I think he's got 200,000. Whereas these guys are actually giving you knowledge. Like, they're actually saying there's this type of technology and it's got this, and he injects a bit of humour into his one, so he's got a sort of best of both. Whereas some people are really serious, like box mining. He does do a little bit, like he jokes about and that, but his one's proper, all about the tech behind different coins and cryptocurrencies. So yeah, Crypto Daily is my favourite. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. And that's it really, guys. The markets went down loads, even more than what I said yesterday. I think they were all down 15 to 20%. Then literally after I made that video, I think I had dinner and I checked it again and it was all like 40%. Everything seemed to go down. Ripple did go down below $1. It went down to, I think, 89 cents if I remember rightly. Yeah, and I just thought, God, what's going on? So one of my friends this morning, he texted me and he said, oh, it's because of the Chinese New Year. And I thought, why would that affect things? But apparently, obviously, in Asia, they're the largest investors in cryptocurrency in the whole world. So if they pull money out, we all know about it. And it shows you here, Bitcoin in early 2015, then in early 2016, and then early 2017, massive dips. And obviously this week we're in early 2018, massive dips, all the same time of year. So that's obviously we're on, what's today, 17th of January. That one's about the 16th, between the 10th and 16th of January. That one's around the 15th of January, and that one's about the 14th of January. So all around this sort of same time, there's a massive dip. Apparently, in the Chinese New Year, they all go out and spend loads of money on presents and fireworks and travel a lot. They take their families and go and visit. So they've all withdrawn their money from cryptocurrency to use for fiat money to obviously spend on Chinese New Year. But what we have seen is that every single year after this big dip, if you have a look at it, it just goes up from there. Not saying that that will happen this year, but if you look at the last 3 years, that's at the lowest point, and then they've just shot up. And that's literally, what's that, 10 days later? Let's try and zoom in again. You could probably look this up yourself properly on. So yeah, that's on the 26th of January. Then it was at an all-time high. And then you've got, well, that's around about the sort of beginning of February. And then this one is around about the 6th of February. So that would imply that if the same thing was to happen again that has happened in the last 3 years, these are all going to shoot up massively again in the next sort of 10 days. So if I was you, if you have some money that you're sort of like, oh, I'm thinking of buying cryptocurrency and I'm not sure when's the best time to jump in, I would say now, because Bitcoin's worth 10,300, which is half of what it was. It was up to $20,000. So Ethereum's 900. Ethereum's actually held on pretty well, I think, because that was it. If you'd bought Ethereum 2 weeks ago, you're still up, whereas if you bought Bitcoin 2 weeks ago, you're down. So I would say now, Litecoin down to $166. That was $250. All of them are down massively. So there's big gains to be had if the market does go. Now, we actually got confirmation. Sorry, this video's going on for ages, isn't it? I actually got some confirmation that from Envian. They posted on I think they posted on there about them travelling to China or somewhere to agree suppliers, which I assume is all their. That doesn't seem the right one for some reason. Someone commented on one of their pictures, oh, when is the when are the tokens going to be up for on the exchanges? And they actually commented saying that it was HitBTC are doing some major updates on their website, and they believe that these updates will be finished on January the 24th, and that is when Envian tokens will be on there. So that means that they should be on there, or they're talking about them being on there in the next, so that's 7 days. So hopefully, fingers crossed, what's going to happen is I'm hoping these things collide with each other. I'm hoping that the cryptocurrency goes up, back up to where it was, if not all-time highs. Then the token goes on for sale on HitBTC. Within the next week, they announce a new exchange that they're going to be on. They're going to be on there as well. And hopefully they can get on one of the big exchanges. And I'm also hoping, fingers crossed, I think they're going to be in this top 100 cryptocurrencies. I've got nothing to back that up with. I can't give you any reason why. The only thing I will say, and I think I mentioned this in my video, anything to do with mining, anything. There's such a high demand for mining at the minute. HashFlare, Genesis mining, CCG mining, Bitmain, GPUs, anything that can help people mine. The prices are through the roof. And what I mean by this, just if you wanted to buy a Antminer S9, they instantly doubled the price of it when I was looking at them overnight, just because, not because parts were more expensive, just because the demand was there and they can get away with it, really. If you look on eBay, Amazon, anything to do with rigs, mining, ASIC miners, you know, even companies that I've never even heard of, and that don't particularly have a big brand awareness for doing ASIC miners, they're coming out with these ASIC miners that are not as powerful as the S9, but charging $10,000-$15,000 for it. How can they get away with this? Because people are willing to pay for it. Because the demand is so high for mining, because people see the value in mining for the coins now before the halvening happens, and that's where the amount of Bitcoin that's rewarded to each blockchain is halved. That's going to happen, is it next year or the year after? So you're going to have a company that are going to be doing a mass scale, probably one of the world's largest mass scale mining operations worldwide at the cheapest cheap electricity sources. And if that country decides, like China, you're not allowed to mine here anymore, they can pick them up and move them somewhere else. So it's also one of the safest mining operations. And at the moment, obviously, I've bought tokens in that company for that mining at $1 per token, or even less than that. I bought them for 70 cents. So I look at some of these other coins, and I know I'm going over old ground by talking about this. You know, I look at some of these, and I think mining's got to be worth more than, you know, Sire coin or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what some of these are, to be honest. But I say that they've still got, what's that, 642 million market cap. So I can't see why. If there was one of these here that was a mining operation, why they wouldn't be worth 1 billion. Which, if they were worth 1 billion, they've got, I would say, I'm just guessing here, because I don't think they've actually come out with a number, about 120 million tokens. Times 10. That would give them a 1.2 billion market cap. So that's $10 per token. I can't see why that is unachievable, to be honest. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go because this video is going on way too long. But yeah, really sorry for anyone who's lost money on BitConnect. And obviously I hope that doesn't happen to anyone. You know, you put your money into a website that they're telling you it's all legit and it's safe, it's secure, and you're guaranteed this much, and then it all, you know, closes down around you, then I do feel sorry for them people. So shout out to those. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it, like it. Click the subscribe button, little coin down here somewhere that has my channel BitGlen on it. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. I might not do one tomorrow. I'll see how I feel, if I feel any better. But I look forward to seeing you guys soon. And follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all BitGlen. And I'll see you soon. Bye.